Hello all the Taurus. I am here in Thailand, province Krabi, and this is especially a video for you from this beautiful beach that I arranged specifically to film only your video. And today, if you're following my monthly guidances, you are going to see a little bit different style of reading, but I'm going to cover your love life for those who are in relationship as well single, for your career and business, as well as for your finances and your personal well-being that you should focus on in the month of November. And what's going to happen? Let's start. Let's start with your main theme, what to expect in your love life in the month of November. And what to expect for those Tauruses who are single in the month of November. Oops. What to expect for all Taurus in the month of November for those who are single. So the month of November for those who are in relationship is about to set your standards, to set your value, to focus on aligning your and your love partner well-being, lifestyle, ethics, morals, self-value. It's about for you to set a certain level. It's kind of you are not new in the relationship, you already know each other, but you need to remind, hey partner, whoever is your partner, Taurus, I like these type of things. I like to go to nice places, I like to have maybe flowers, I like to be spoiled, I like to maintain my lifestyle that fosters our relationship, that makes me feel special. And you need to allow as well yourself to be a little bit distant from your current relationships, as well as it's kind of reminding, hey, hello, we need to increase our level of dating each other, of relationship. It's when did you go for a date with your love partner, Taurus? When did you have this quality time? But as well as this is talking about that you need to allow yourself to have a personal quality time. So it's about like allow yourself to go alone, only with your friends, without your love partner, because you personally right now going through a certain period of time that it's just little bit too much. You're literally like low, your emotional batteries, your mental batteries, your physical batteries are kind of running quite low, and you might just feel like I just need a time in Thailand, in Krabi, in this beautiful beach, just by myself, doing the things that I like to do, and just giving myself a rest, reminding myself why I live, kind of reminding yourself that the life is about enjoyment and you have the right to enjoy your life. So this is why don't be afraid to as well take a time off, take a time. It's not a breakup, it's just kind of distancing yourself and saying, look, maybe it's good that for a weekend I'm going to either go by myself or do something by myself or plan a small trip by yourself. There can be as well small misunderstandings. Ace of Swords reversed, it can signify that literally from a small misunderstanding, from small event, from small discussion, you can turn it into the fire. Don't do that. Be really mindful how you communicate, especially in November. There is a Mercury retrograding, which can literally spark little aggression, little conflict, little agitation, little bit of like being annoyed. And be very mindful that you don't exaggerate things, that you don't take things out of the context, that you don't turn small misunderstanding into a big fight. So small misunderstandings are going to be there. However, if you will have a chance to take care about yourself, even if you're in a relationship, like a step back, remember that in the first place you're an individual, and in the second place you are a partner. So remember that you need to take care about your personal needs. What about those Tauruses who are in the relation, who are single? This is not the time of mingling. This is not the time of going and running and dating and seeing and trying to fix your single life. It's about the time of healing, of understanding, especially in Mercury retrograde. There are ex-partners returning, knocking your door. It's like, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Like, I call it like checking in. You need to understand why. You need to remind yourself why this relationship was not working out. Just remind yourself, look, I'm not interested in breadcrumbs. I'm just not interested because it's not serving me. It's not interesting for me. You're not filling my emotional cups. It's not about good or bad. You're just not a good match for me. It's boring to be with you in the relationship. So this is why really revise your wants, really revise what were the reasons of your past relationships not working out, and release them. Allow them to literally kind of make a closure with all your past relationships. Don't start anything new before you haven't made a closure with everything in the past. Otherwise, you have a very big chance to take it forward, or you have a very big chance to, if you will start dating right now in November, you will very fast realize that the person you met in November is totally not the person that you were imagining. It's kind of the shattered dreams. And usually that as well happens during the Mercury retrograde. It's like we meet one person and then the Mercury retrograde pass, which is the end, the middle of December, and then you have a realization, wait a second, this is not the same person I had first impression about. This is totally a different person. And don't be don't fall for this trap. I would say don't fall for this trap, because otherwise you will punish yourself, because you will think like, oh my god, I met this guy, I had these expectations, I had these dreams, now it's totally opposite. You will start to question your personal ability to meet somebody special, or losing hope. We don't need this, Taurus, we don't need this. This is why be really mindful of maybe not dating, spending more time of healing, of making closure with your past, and taking a time for yourself. So now let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus, in the months of November for career. What's going to happen for all Taurus the months of November for career? And what all Taurus should do in their career context in the months of November. Wow, big changes, big unexpected, I would say like fundamental changes. Taurus, there is a very big shift. Wheel of Fortune reversed, and even 10 of Swords reversed. This is talking about that either you are going to face a situation at your work context, well, it's impossible to do my job, it's impossible to deliver, it's impossible to continue. Either it is going to be some sort of, it looks like it's more like a request that your organization or your employer or your job is expecting from you. Hey, Taurus, you have to go and deliver, and you will be like, why I should do something which is out of my responsibility zone or task zone. This is not my task, this is not my job, this is not my project, this is not my team member, or something like that. But as well as here, you're being a little bit like, Taurus type, stubborn, and this is how you really, I would say that you need to see already forward, like 10 steps forward, how your stubbornness, which is kind of, I would say you're kindish right, But here we need to discuss the bigger picture. There are some bigger events that are happening behind the scene inside of your organization. It could be that your organization is going through a tough time, or reorganization, or there is a chaos going on inside of your work environment, and you creating this I'm not going to do this attitude, you can put yourself under a threat of bigger changes that can literally, threaten your job security. So this is why be very mindful how you manage your energy, how you respond to anything that comes out of the box, out of your normal regime. It could be extra hours, it could be extra task, it could be something completely different department, different project. It could be anything out of ordinary, and when it comes to out of ordinary, this is a little bit challenging for you. So what is the advice for you? The advice is Two of Cups, which is like, well, you can say, well, this is not my field, this is not what we agreed, this is not what I want to do. However, if you feel, because however is 10 of Swords reversed, so it's like, however, if this is so extreme and you feel that you're literally hanging on the thread, and this is very important, and there is going to be a person who could let's say favor you, appreciate you, or you, by doing this task, you can potentially show the best qualities of yourself, I would say you can do it. But otherwise, you have all the rights to reject, but as well as consequences can be as well extreme. And this is like from another angle, if you are already feeling that your current career path is not serving you, that your job is not serving you, that your organization is not serving you, this is a good sign maybe for you to consider, maybe it's time to leave. Maybe it's time to leave, because how much else you're going to sacrifice your personal well-being, your personal space, your experience, yourself in general for the organization. We are here to enjoy, not to suffer. And actually that is a very big mental shift that a lot of people need to learn. And maybe this is as well about standing about your boundaries, standing for yourself, and starting to say no. Let's look what's going to happen with your finances, Taurus, in the month of November. The music starts. I'm literally right now in beach club, so hopefully it's going to be manageable. Regarding your finances, look, your finances are looking really good. Don't be afraid to spoil yourself. There is going to be a source of income, or there's going to be at least two people that are going to give you maybe some gifts, support, not that much as financial support, as a money, but gifts, yes. Making you feel special, yes. And this is as well invitation that don't be afraid to spend some money on yourself, to treat yourself nicely. Remember the first what I mentioned, that you need to treat yourself special. Forget about your partner, you need to treat yourself special. And this is as well confirming that your money is about to be spent on you. What you are dreaming about, maybe you're dreaming about to go to the spa, maybe you want to buy something for yourself, maybe you want to go for a holiday. Just allow yourself to enjoy this current moment, allow yourself to enjoy that you are worthy to receive. Another energy here is that your finances can come through people. So it is from the feminine energy. So if you're working with clients, it could be more feminine clients, or through creative projects, all type of creativity. If you are as well in coaching, psychic work, these are strong psychic cards, you know, through using your intuition, through creativity, through working with people, working with clients, all type of advisory, consultancy work. But be sure money is going to come. Don't be worried, because I was, if I'm not mistaken, in the month of October, I was mentioning be careful with your money, because there can be some mistakes. You can go back already to October to check this information again. But November looks good. And now how you personally are going to feel, how all Tauruses are going to feel in the month of November. Oh, and the final advice. Oh. So, how you are going to feel, and actually how you should live the month of November. You are going to approach November with super excitement. It's kind of some sort of new journey, new tasks, new exciting. It could be a hobby, connections, friendships, interests, a child card. Maybe you will spend together with children. But you will feel so overwhelmed. So this is why at certain point you will feel like, you know what? Fuck this. This is too much. My nerve system cannot handle this. And again, remember I said, treat yourself nicely. Take a break. Delegate to other people, because the intensity, the workload, the life load on your shoulders is very, very heavy. And you need to take time for yourself. You need to take time to recharge your batteries. Otherwise, shit will hit the fan. Yeah, we don't need that. This is like literally your aggressive side, like your patience is just reaching the limits and you have a mental explosion. We don't need that. As well as a lot of territorial energy. So you will be feeling like you need to protect yourself, you need to stand for yourself. But this is coming not from the place of self-esteem. It's more like, no, this is not like that. I'm not ready to listen. I'm not ready to compromise. And this is not reaching anywhere. It's just creating more conflicts. Remember, the Mercury is retrograding and it's not helping any type of misunderstanding. So it's better again to delegate, to navigate your energy. Don't overdo in the month of November. And what is the advice? The general advice is to understand your life. If you are looking this video at the beginning of November or in October, this is a time for revising your life, revising your responsibilities, revising your people around, revising your choices, revising your desires. It's like, where do I stand? And understanding what is not serving you, who is not serving you, and stop wasting your time on choices, on events, on desires, on commitments, on people that are not interesting for you. Stop doing that. And you will have more free time on the mental, on emotional, on a physical plane to move ahead with the life that actually serves you. So you can avoid these conflicts by saying, you know what, I'm not going to pick up this call. You know what, I'm going to take a small holiday. You know what, I will say no in advance. Thus, you're just saying no, what's not serving, and you're immediately saying yes and having that energy to move ahead with the things that are serving you. And now I'm going to show you that beautiful beach where I am. As you can see, it's a beautiful beach. Look, I would call it super exclusive because as you can see, there's no one. There's no one. It's a beautiful sand, beautiful blue water. What holds you back, Taurus, of coming here? Thank you for watching and enjoy your November months.